Go ahead.
Monarchs reunion tonight. What did that mean having them in the house?
It was really special having all the guys that were here and significant others. It was very, very special. It was 10 years ago. It's hard to believe, right? Where seeing some of the guys, it's maybe the first time in a while, right? Some of them 8 years probably where we haven't seen each other. So it was a very special, very special. Even the guys came out really well. Real good game. Put on a really good show for them, and again a tight battle versus two really good teams. So it was a good night.
Almost what you would expect. I mean, tied in the standings coming in, and then tied after 60. Has to go to a shootout.
Yeah, and you know what? Both teams struggled last night, right? We talked about it before the game that each team wanted to respond and have a real solid effort, and we talked about having to be ready right from the drop of the puck, and we had a real good first, and then we outshot them pretty bad in the second, and then we had to kill quite a few penalties in the third. The Cops obviously played well, and then it was kind of even after that. So we'll definitely take the effort from the guys and the response from yesterday.
Was there any thought at all about a switch in goal coming into the game tonight, or it was Copper all the way back to back?
Cops was playing tonight for sure.
Do they have a playoff feel in tonight's game?
Yeah, no, there definitely was. I mean, like you said, we're tied in the standings, right? It's a close game. You knew after winning in their building that they would be ready to try and win in our building. And again, a real good team. They play a playoff type north-south game that we needed to make sure that we were ready for. And again, overall, it was a real good hockey game.
There was no penalties in the first two periods. Then all of a sudden, both teams end up with great chances. But for you guys on the kill, that was over, I think, 5 minutes straight on the kill. What did you see from your guys back there?
Well, just paying the price, right? Obviously, Cops made some big saves, but the guys that are out there, they had the clears when they needed to, which is something we talked a lot about. When it's on your stick, it's got to go 200 feet, and then guys were laying it on the line, right? Just making some good reads, and Hicks blocks one on Furkey and different things, little efforts that you need to have, and killing a penalty, and the guys did it.
Is it extra special when a guy blocks Martin Furk's shot?
Yes, for sure it is. Marty, obviously, hardest shot of all time. You have to respect that, and we laid it on the line. Joe did an awesome job with it.
And then you were able to get out there before the game as well, be part of the first puck drop ceremony. What was it like to have that and then just jump right back behind the bench?
It was cool, actually. You know what? I just said to the guys, all right, I got to go to work, right? You're enjoying the moment and trying to soak it in, and it was actually nice knowing that they were up there, and it was actually funny because they're right across the way, so you can kind of see them having a good time, and my family was there too with them, so it was nice, a nice atmosphere. And again, I thought it was like you said, playoff type feel, and really good effort by both teams and a real good hockey game.
Coming back from the World Juniors, there was some expectation that Dvorak would kind of elevate his game after having such a good tournament there. Just your analysis or thoughts here, what were 6-7 weeks after the tournament?
Yeah, you know what, first few games after he came back, he for sure took a step, right? And then you have that high of coming back, and then a few games where it was a little bit lower, and you could argue today was his best game of the year, or one of his best games, where he was very assertive. I mean, he had real good poise with the puck, where he was making good plays. How many plays to the middle of the rink he made under pressure, and defended well. So real good step for him tonight.
What are some things that you guys wanted to work on in this game as the season progresses near the end here?
Well, again, he's a young kid, right? He's playing against men, so how do you defend your positioning, your stick positioning, how you take a guy out to get separate man from puck, all those things, and how important they are, and then doing consistently, right? How can you do it one shift, can you do it the next shift? And tonight he put more of those shifts together where he was more consistent, and then his ice time reflected. Even last game, right? 18 minutes the last game. Tonight he's probably that, if not more, we'll see, but good steps for him.
And then going back to the Manchester night, I think you guys won that last game 2-1. How fitting is it that tonight 2-1 also?
Yeah, I didn't even clue into that, but that's pretty cool stuff, Chef.
You guys are having an excellent season, atop of the division for the first time this year. What are some of the similarities between this team this year and the 2015 Calder Cup winning Monarchs?
Well, I mean, you talk about the guys in the room, right? You go right to the character of the players and the people. This room is excellent, right up there with that team. I really do feel that way. You have some real good leaders. We had that in 2015. We had some firepower. We had a real good mix of goaltenders like JF Berube right in through here. But we really that starts right from there. And again, can you play a checking style? Can you score goals? We have a good mix of offensive play and defensive play, just like that team did too.
They played for the logo tonight, right?
They sure did,
Yeah.
Jay off. They sure did.